What if the worst financial disaster of your life was the only thing that could unlock your greatest work? Sir Walter Scott owed the equivalent of $18 million in today's money. He was 55 years old, half crippled, and had one plan: write his way out. Every single penny. By the 1820s, Walter Scott was already famous as a poet and novelist. But he had made a terrible business decision. He was a silent partner in a publishing house called Constable and Company. When the company collapsed in the financial crisis of 1826, Scott was legally responsible for their debts. Overnight, he owed $130,000, a figure so vast it was almost incomprehensible. He was 55, arthritic, and exhausted. He could have declared bankruptcy and walked away with what little dignity remained. He refused, not out of stubbornness, out of a mindset shift so radical it changed what his body was capable of. He made a private vow he would repay every penny personally with his pen. He began rising at 5 a.m. every day and writing for 6 hours before breakfast. He wrote novels, poems, essays, biographies at a pace that shocked even his publishers. He told his diary, "My pen must work double time now." The crisis hadn't drained him, it had ignited him. Here is the paradox: Scott's greatest literary work was produced entirely during this period of maximum financial pressure. Historians note that the years of debt produced more pages and better pages than all his comfortable years combined. He wrote Woodstock, The Fair Maid of Perth, Anne of Geierstein, all while methodically paying back creditors. His desperation had unlocked a creative output that ease had never touched. The pressure hadn't broken him, it had compressed him into something harder and more productive than before. Year after year, the debt shrank. Scott's health was deteriorating. The effort was literally taking years off his life. But he would not stop. He understood something most people never discover, that the human mind, when faced with no comfortable exit, will find capacities it never knew it had. Comfort had made him good. Crisis was making him extraordinary. Scott died in 1832, still $22,000 short, but the royalties from his estate cleared the debt within 3 years of his death. He had written his family into freedom from beyond the grave. More importantly, he had proven a principle that every